In their tongue, he's Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
Hello, welcome to Dogg House Gaming. I'm Dog.
And I am House.
We're going to talk a little bit about Skyrim.
Yes, Skyrim. First things first, I did put a video out a while back, about a year ago, about how to fix the lag on Skyrim. A lot of you have commented, a lot of you have liked, a few of you disliked, but some of it's fixed it for you, some of it hasn't. The issue I have is when you guys leave comments, and I answer your comments, and I'm asking other questions, sometimes a few of you don't respond, and if you don't respond, I ain't going to be able to fix your fucking problem. So, if you don't do it, guess what? Tough shit. I'm sorry.
Who cares?
I ain't going to be able to fix your problem.
Let's talk about Skyrim.
We're going to talk about the game. I ain't going to talk about practice. Anyhow, Skyrim is a very great game. It's from Bethesda. A lot of people off the start had a lot of glitches. There was a lot of lag problems, a lot of bug issues. But with the on the Xbox 360, they did come up with a lot of updates, and they have fixed those issues. And another thing too is people on the PS3. I feel very sorry for you guys, but you know what? That's what you get for buying a fucking Sony product.
I played through the game. I really liked it. I wasn't hooked on it right away. I didn't think it was super awesome. But after I got a few hours in, certainly after I was 10, 12 hours in, I was hooked. I loved it. Thought it was great.
Yeah, it's a really great game with all the...
lots of stuff to do. Lots of different storylines and paths. And I prefer this over, say, what we talked about Resident Evil, where here you can pick and choose. You can go non-linear.
Yep, you can pretty much...
You can take a break from one storyline and do another.
Yep, if you want to be an evil bastard, you can be an evil bastard and slay everybody in your way. If you want to be a good person, it's almost like the Jedi games. And
yeah,
Star
like
Wars,
the Knights of the Old Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic.
I also really enjoy any game where you can carry around a bow and shoot people and hunt deer with the bow. I spent a lot of time deer hunting in this.
Yep, getting your archery up. Yeah, that's another thing. Increasing all your skills and stuff throughout the game is very...
It's a typical RPG. You build up skills, you build up spells, you build up barter and trading, and you get houses, and you can put all your stuff in your house. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because you can only carry so much. You can't carry
so much. And there's some good glitches. I watched a video on YouTube about how to buy your first house and then immediately get your money back. That made the game more fun because you could buy more stuff.
Yeah, because when you start off, you're pretty much a broke bastard. I mean, you ain't got shit but a bullshit sword and some bullshit clothing. And you're running your ass off from a freaking dragon.
Yeah, killing the dragons is fun. Right in the beginning when that dragon pops in, it's really cool.
Alduin shows up. I
found that anytime I got a little bored or whatever, I would just go fight with a dragon and kill him, and that was always got my heart going.
Yep, and the DLC for it, the DLC was really good. I think first one off the bat was Dawngaurd, which I'd give about a 6 out of 10. I'm not really keen on the vampire thing. Dog's not really.
I don't like the vampire thing in the game. I think that should almost be another whole game. I don't go that way, and I didn't even play that expansion.
Yeah, the vampires, you're hunting vampires or you want to be a vampire, and even the powers you get when you're a vampire.
I want to say there was vampire in Oblivion too, and I didn't like it there either.
Yeah, there was the mission.
I don't like only being out at night. I don't like not being able to trade, be an enemy in every town.
Yeah, it's terrible, and finding the cure is even more of a bitch. I know it was a bitch in Oblivion. Another one, the next one on the DLC list was Hearthfire.
I like that one. I like the houses in the game. I really think they did an awesome job how they set up the mannequins where you can put your custom-made armors on there.
Yeah.
And display your shields that you make and your swords. I spent
much,
hours setting up all my houses.
You pretty much, build your house the way you want it. I mean, it's your house.
I set up every house so I had spare armor and spare food and spare money.
Yeah.
You also, if you still can, if you're just getting into the game, see one of the glitches where you can stockpile a bunch of gold.
Yep, that's another
Makes the whole game easier. Spend your points on trading and on speech.
Yep, speech. The Blackbriar speech glitch.
That was one of them.
That was the one in Ripton.
Where's
there's
Peanut?
A video of that. I'll put the links on the video below to
Peanut!
people's videos. Come here.
This game gets one of my highest ratings because I've got more than 100 hours into it, and anytime I get that much enjoyment out of a game, I figure I got my $60 worth. Peanut!
Definitely.
Speak! Good. Speak! Good. Skyrim gets 2 barks. That's my highest rating. You can see Peanut and Joe and Wesley all love it. Look how excited they are.
It wouldn't be Doghouse Gaming without any dogs.
Skyrim is thumbs up.
Definitely.
The vampire one is thumbs down, but the other ones are really good.
Dragonborn was the newest one, and it was, I would say, I would give it probably a 9 out of 10.
When I first started the game, there was a few glitches. I remember a couple of times where I came out of a house and I was up to my belly in the road and couldn't walk anywhere or anything. And got stuck in rocks a couple of times, but most of that stuff is now fixed.
Yeah.
It's pretty polished.
Yeah, it's pretty polished, a pretty good game. And if you are just starting off buying it, and you haven't bought it
yet. If you haven't played it yet, go get it and play it.
Definitely, you'll love it. And also, if you get a chance, pick up the Skyrim official guide. I found it very useful. You won't miss anything.
How much that cost you?
When I got it at the game, because I bought it with at GameStop, it got 15% off. I think it was about 15 or 16 bucks. Normally, it was
I found it to be worthwhile too, especially the map. And I found a way to save 15 bucks, is to just wait for your friend to buy it and then bug him until he loans it to you.
Yeah, when I got done with the game, I was pretty bored with it. I mean,
I had a bunch of achievements to get, going around getting the sigil stones and stuff.
I did a whole bunch of...
Can't do them without the map, really.
Yeah, without the map. I mean, you can go online and find the map, but if you ain't got it right in front of you, what's the point of constantly looking at a computer screen and looking back at your other screen, looking at this screen? Forget that. Have the map in front of you and do what you want to do. But
and this one I find in some games where the side missions are just kind of filler. I enjoyed all the side threads. I loved the assassin missions, the thieving missions. There's some where you have to sneak in and sneak out.
The one thing I didn't care for was the Thieves Guild achievement. That was a pain in the ass. I mean, you had to rebuild the Thieves Guild from the ground up, and I tell you what, those missions were just too much. I mean, it was you had to do 30 of them just to get the damn thing back up and running. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
If you're not lazy, they're pretty fun. I liked it. I enjoyed that.
I found myself...
We pretty much had to get the Dark Brotherhood back up and running, too.
Yeah. Dark Brotherhood had to get back up and running. But you had, it was a lot of fun. It's a really good game, and I would recommend it, definitely.
Me too.
Anyhow, that's the review of Skyrim. I'm House. That's
Dog. We're out.
Be a dog. We need more dogs. You need to be more like a dog. Be a dog. We don't need a bunch of cats in here. Be a dog. We need more dogs.